you're thinking about starting and developing your own strategy, one of the things you can really do is just listen. And what I mean by listen is actually just to see what everyone else is doing, and also be mindful of what you enjoy seeing and what you engage with yourself. So if there's particular content that tends to grab your attention, and it usually makes you want to write a comment or share or retweet or whatever it may be on whatever platform you're on, start to analyze what it was about that made you want to engage with that content. Because if you start to familiarize yourself and identify with what it is about that you've been engaged with, you can then start to implement that into your own strategy. Strategies don't happen overnight. I mean, you hear about, start with build a strategy. Sometimes strategies take a little time to develop because it's about understanding, as I say, the platforms, understanding your market, having an understanding of your narrative, of your growth, and really the message that you want to send out. But a lot of it, as I say, comes down to listening and just looking at what is happening in your space, what it is that you engage with, what your competitors are doing as well, what others are doing, what other big brands do in terms of building their narrative and utilising that. And it's really important actually to look at really big brands as well, because they usually have branding and marketing teams that literally spend hours every day sussing out the best practices. So when you start to look at what they're starting to do, you kind of almost shifted through all their brainstorming activity and all their ideation stuff, and you're looking at the last result, and then you can start to pick takeaways from that and say, right, actually that worked for that massive brand there. I can start doing that for my own brand, and it doesn't have to cost anything. Most of the time it's just about creativity and imagination.
Yeah, most definitely. They say that no idea is, as far back as you want to go, is actually original. It would be very difficult to track down the progenitor of an idea. It's always kind of piggybacking off another idea and kind of expanding on it, and making it your own. And I think that happens through a lot of different things culturally, whether it be music or, through business. And I don't think there's any shame in that at all.
No, of course not.
Yeah, you make it, you mould it to suit you, and benefit yourself.
I mean, we're here right now. This is Marketing at Midday, brand new show on Mystic. And the first time I'm joined with Kast as well. But we didn't invent a marketing show. I'm not the first person on earth to get on radio and say, I want to start talking about branding and marketing. People do this all the time. But it's about trying to find a unique angle or a different way that we can kind of address the same topics that you can essentially read about online, that you can talk to other marketeers about, or businesses about, or companies about, and kind of still get that inspiration. But it's about developing that and making it your own.